Indian Princess, the exclusive store for women. Fashion starts from 399 only. Visit your nearest store today.
Our capital city, NCR, National Capital Region, is suffering from severe pollution due to enhanced man-made pollution, together with unfavorable physical atmospheric conditions that lead to the settling of several particles in the lower atmosphere, which amplifies the pollution. And the air quality index has increased like anything. Quite often it exceeds 500 and above. So it poses a great threat to the ecological balance and the human and the animal health also. And to mitigate this air pollution problem, the Delhi government has attempted cloud seeding, which is an artificial method for enhancing precipitation efficiency of clouds. But unfortunately, it failed because of the lack of sufficient candidate clouds, because those clouds didn't contain much of liquid water content, so that the cloud seeding could not result or produce much efficient rainfall. Still, cloud seeding is a method that we can use for temporary purpose, like reducing the intensity of droughts. Similarly, for mitigating air pollution events through artificially inducing the unprecipitating clouds to precipitate out in the form of raindrops. To seed a cloud, or what is basically cloud seeding means, is we artificially inject several particles, hygroscopic particles, into the uh, cloud base, so that these particles will offer a seating arrangement for the liquid water to sit on them, and they actually favor the growth of cloud droplet. So on this CCN, we call these particles as cloud condensation nuclei, or CCN. On each CCN, the minute water droplet will come and stick together to form a bigger droplet. And within the cloud, there is updraft and a downdraft, or something known as a turbulent mixing. As a result of this mixing, this minute cloud droplet will stick together and then grow, a process known as collision and a coalescence process. Through this collision coalescence process, the cloud droplets achieve sufficient height, sufficient weight to come under the influence of gravity, and hence we call it as a rainfall. So to seed a cloud, we should first identify a candidate cloud. Then we should know how much CCN concentration is there in the cloud, and accordingly we will decide how much amount of CCN or particles we need to seed. These seeded particles should have certain qualifications or criteria, that they should be falling within certain size range, most probably around 1 micrometer size, and their number concentration per cubic volume should also be having a threshold value, something like 100 per centimeter cube or so. It depends upon the actual physical condition of the clouds. And once we seed this cloud, seed these particles into the clouds, the updraft within the cloud will take them all throughout the clouds, and then it will enhance the precipitation efficiency. Uh, there are two types of seeding. One is warm cloud seeding, the other one is cold cloud seeding. Warm clouds are clouds that form below the 0 degree isotherm, whereas cold clouds form above the 0 degree isotherms, or in the cold regions in the upper troposphere. Generally, cloud seeding for warm clouds is done at the cloud base, whereas cloud seeding for cold cloud is done from top, above. Then only the circulation within the clouds will distribute them equally, and required precipitation efficiency or precipitation will occur. So we use a aircraft or instrumented aircraft for seeding these particles into the clouds, and then we measure and adopt certain statistical properties of the clouds for knowing how much enhancement in cloud precipitation has happened. And finally, we get something like a 25 to 35% more rainfall in seeded clouds than in unseeded clouds. This is the basic principle of cloud seeding. And this whole principle relies on the fact that even though the atmosphere is perfectly homogeneous with water vapor, no cloud droplet will form unless there is a foreign particle in the cloud. And when a foreign particle enters the cloud, it is known as a heterogeneous nucleation, and heterogeneous nucleation will lead to efficient cloud droplet growth and ultimate precipitation.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update.
Indian Princess, the exclusive store for women. Fashion starts from 399 only. Visit your nearest store today.